Good day! Simply smashing! Welcome to the stream!
Hello, welcome to Kajari's Curious Crafts and 3 Sheets One Shot. I'm so glad you guys are here with me tonight. Thank you, Lego Inkvial, for the subscription. I really appreciate that. I cannot see the chat. I don't know why. I can't see it. It looks like it's on the screen, but I don't see it on my Streamlabs chatbot. So I'm going to close that and reopen it. It just won't affect you guys. Just going to kind of ding here and there and open it back up. So how is everyone tonight? I see Rylan in the house. Thank you, Rylan. Did you hear Mimsy? Did he pop up with your voice? Oh, I didn't reset those. Doggone it. I knew there was something I was forgetting. Oh, Rylan, I love you. Just pretend like he said something to you. All right, let me type something in this chat and see if it comes out. Am I here? I had to change it up for Thursdays, so why don't you come in voice chat? Keep me company in voice chat if you can. Or are you driving home from work? Probably driving home from work. We have a story to tell. Oh no! Oh, I can't believe it. Okay, well you guys can still hear me, right? I'm not here really. Okay, we have a story to tell, and this is a fun story. I am so excited about this aboard the Diamond's Light because we are going to be introducing steampunk during this one shot to the world of Amonrath, and it's going to be via a dirigible as voted on by you guys. 2 weeks ago, we did not have a show last week because we were getting ready for the Band of Fathers, which went so well. We had so much fun with that. It is now in the hands of Nerdsmith for their sub weeks actually, in their vault for the bonus content. So if you missed it, I'm sorry, it's no longer there unless you become a sub to Nerdsmith. You can, however, see the 30 minutes of the pre-stream sound check we did and kind of get an idea of our antics. Yeah, no, we're going to have a dirigible, which is why I put it on the list. If you saw my list on Twitter or here on the 3 Sheets One Shot general tab of my Discord, you see that we need some names for some upcoming parts and people and places and things in our story. And one of them is the name of a gnome dirigible that pirates are going to have stolen and attack our ship. Spoiler alert, if you're a DM, you're fine. If you're a player and maybe want to play this one day, the story's going to be told for you. Yes, I got Rylan. I got your names on the Discord list. And if we have no other people talking tonight, we're going to go with those. So anyone who is a Twitch sub and Lego Inkvial, I don't think you're on my Discord. If you are, you're welcome to come into the stream chat party on Discord. Anyone who is a Twitch sub can join me there and actually give their opinions on the stream, and we'll all hear you, I hope, if my sound is working. Apparently Sir Mimsy's sound is not working. I don't know what's going with that. Thank you, Rylan. Rylan is also a moderator here, so he's going to keep everyone in line. Okay, so aboard the Diamond's Light, just a quick summary. You guys, I say you guys, I'm talking as if I'm speaking to the players. But the adventuring party went to Crow's Hollow to discover that darkness, that thick mist in our last adventure. and cleared that up because some necromancer or another was doing some bad raising the dead in that area, and a dark mist had covered that land. So we are now back in at Queen Galera's palace in Tarathiel. She is the ruling monarchy of Tessara, the realm, and that is located just east of the Coventh, which, you know what, let me get the map up. I'm saying all these words, and maybe I should just get the map up so you guys can see what I'm talking about. There we go. So you can see on there, Tarathiel is just below the Silver Sea, which is in the center, and that's where we're heading from Direbrook. No, I'm sorry, we're already in Tarathiel. That was the last episode. They're back in Tarathiel, and they've boarded the Queen's ship, which you guys named the Diamond's Light, and you're heading to Ravenscroft, and you can see that's just due east of Tarathiel. And we won't do any shenanigans with that, Joe, I promise. And so that's where they're heading. So it takes about a week to get there, we've decided. I believe that's what we decided. And she's going to meet with Lord Corvus Blackwing. He is the Lord of Ravenscroft and one of the liege lords of King Ansel and Ferncrest. And Ferncrest Castle is further south. He's sort of a hands-off ruling king. He kind of gives it all to his liege lords. Okay, so this... Oh, thank you, Rylan. That's so sweet. Thank you so much. At least he pops up there. I'm sorry he didn't pop up with your special greeting, and that makes me bummed out. If you want to give me 5 minutes, I might be able to fix that, but now you've already said something, so... I'm sorry. Okay, so the party boards the Diamond's Light, and you guys named it the Diamond's Light, and you named and met the ship's captain, Amaris John. He is a half-elf, but he claims to everyone that he's a full elf. So that's one of his fears, is being discovered that he has half-elven heritage. He's 263 years old. His desire is always to keep peace on the ship at all costs, and he loves his fruit puns. We named it a sangria-like drink, which he always keeps a flask on him. Again, his fear, you guys threw out there that he's afraid of flying fish, icebergs, and anyone discovering his half-elven heritage. This is crazy. I am missing... I think I'm missing chat. No, maybe not. I'm not. Okay. I see it on the screen, but I don't see it on Streamlabs chat, but it's because it's kind of going by fast, so that's fine. Okay, so then we decided that his description, that he was tall for an elf, because he's half elf. He has long red curly hair, green eyes, and a prominent nose. He's half human, but denies that heritage to everyone, and it's an insight of a difficulty check 16 to learn this from, and if anyone wants to do an insight check on that specific thing. Also, we discovered a very aristocratic couple, the Orim and Ostar. Orim and Mirabella Ostar. I think it was a reference to the Asters. I don't know. Is that right, Rylan? I just saw you pop on. Are you there?
I'm here.
Okay, good. Can everyone hear Rylan okay?
Can you hear me okay?
But we don't have any desires or fears or any other description of them. We ended it there, except that we did mention that they are traveling to Ravenscroft on expedition. And with them is a servant named Lamuer, and he is a slight elvish man who appears to be besotted with his masters. So that's where we kind of left off, except that we did say that there was going to be a stowaway, and we also put in this red writing here. I added, based on what everyone voted on at the very 11th hour of 2 weeks ago stream, that we would have a dirigible attack from air pirates who stole the Zeppelin from Granland Gnomes during the Second Battle for the Obsidian Wilds and are now attacking the queen's ship. We also decided that the queen brought on with her a mysterious chest. And we also decided that guarding that mysterious chest would be this creature right here, a Kenoloth, which might be the big bad evil guy at the end of this campaign. Or it will be the stowaway, because we haven't decided what to do about that stowaway. So there's still a lot of questions that we need to answer in this campaign. So let's get started. We only have an hour, so let's get started. All right. So we do need the name of, or we need the desire and the fear. I think we'll make them elvish, simply because if they're aristocratic and they're joining the queen on this journey on her ship, then they would be of elven descent. And I think I'm also going to say that Queen Galera knows that the captain is half elf, but she politely does not say anything to him. Now, I also pulled this up off the interwebs because I am so smart. I pulled this up here. This is a handy chart. I actually cropped it so it would be very large for our screen here. A handy chart for all the races in D&D as far as the basic ones. And this way we could more easily decide their life, their age, and their size, their height, that kind of thing. So that's going to help us decide. Let's see, this elf they're adult at 100, and their lifespan is 750. So we want to make them a little bit older. Maybe they're in the 400s, perhaps. So maybe we'll make this elderly Orym Ostar about, what do you think? 500, 400, something? Someone throw a number out there.
432.
Okay. And his wife?
431 and a half.
Just a half year younger. 6 months younger. Okay, what is Orym's desire? And we haven't decided if we're going to make him evil or just an asshole. We haven't decided that at all. So we could decide that tonight. What is his desire and what is his fear?
I think he should be the really nice, like, pushover husband, and the wife is a teetotal B-word.
Okay. All right. So she is the ruler of the household and henpecks her husband constantly. And he is a kind, soft-hearted gentleman who... Oh, here we go. His fear is offending anyone. How about that?
Yeah.
And his desire is to please his wife. Or maybe that's one of his fears, is not being able to please her. We need a good desire for him and a good desire for her. What is her fear? Let's do her fear first. What should we make her afraid of? Maybe, I don't know.
Flumps.
Seriously? How many of those are around the aristocratic?
You never said it had to be a rational fear.
Well, that's true. That's true. All right. Now spell it for me.
It's F-L-U-M-P-H, I believe.
A flump. Flumps and something that
F-L-U-M-P-H.
F-L-U-M-P-H.
Yep.
Okay. Flumps and anyone discovering that she wears wigs. Wigs?
Ooh. Both.
And we'll make it obvious. Though it's obvious she does. And her desire is How about money? That's a good one.
Power.
Money and power. Yes. All right. Okay. What is his desire then? His desire is
Long walks on the beach.
okay.
Cuddling
Sure.
up by the fire.
Cuddling, okay. And pina coladas, getting caught in the rain.
and the perfect glass of wine.
Well, we already have a boozeholic on here. We've already got Amaris.
Well, not like he's an alcoholic, but just like.
Okay,
he wants-
fine wine
Yeah.
of all kinds. All right, so if we discover later that they have any other kind of quirks or descriptions that we need to add, we can just add this to the other. In fact, you know what I meant to put? I'm not remembering my format here. That goes there. And that goes there because we have to put down... Hello. We have to put down what they look like. So, Orem is... let's see. Let's go back to our height. Height chart as an elf. They reach about 5 feet to just over 6 feet. 4.5 feet to just over 6 feet. So we'll make him kind of tall. How about that? Tall and thin, and we'll make her short and plump.
Yeah.
With long gray hair.
God. She's Dolores Umbridge.
Okay, all right, perfect. And I'll make him Malfoy. Lucius Malfoy. No?
I don't know, because he's too nice to be a Malfoy.
Well, I meant look like one.
Oh. Okay, yeah. That works.
Unless you guys come up with anything, I don't see anyone typing away.
I don't see anybody type away
No,
either.
we got people to start typing. Okay. Or join the chat. If you're a sub, you can join. And if you don't have permission and you are a sub, let me know. I will definitely stop the stream to give you permission if you're on Discord. Okay. Tall, thin, with long gray hair, and they don't have facial hair, do they?
I don't think elves do.
No, I don't think they do either. Okay. He has striking blue eyes. And a mischievous smile. Not gonna remember how to spell mischievous. I did it! Oh, he smiles. His smiles. I got it. His smiles are most sincere when his wife is not around. Okay. She is short, heavy set for an elf. With short brown. Well, no, we don't know what her hair looks like. She wears elaborate wigs and claims it's her own hair. Her eyes are I guess they can be any color, right? For an elf, they don't have to be blue. I know that's kind of a trope, but they can really be any color.
There should be jade.
Jade, okay.
That just sounds fancy.
It sounds fancy, yeah. Our jade with a sharp with eyebrows. How do you say that? When the sharp stern eyebrows
That are on fleek.
Mine are not on fleek today. That's why we're not on the camera. She gives an air of superiority. Though most people see through her guise. Okay. Now, Lamuer. We haven't even given him a last name, which is fine because he's a servant to them. He is an elf. How old is he? Should he be younger or older? But he is besotted with them, so I would say maybe a little bit younger. What do you think?
I think he should be, well, I don't know, maybe older.
Older? So almost like almost set off to retirement age, like 735, 32, 35, 34, because that's what I hit. All right, to serve his masters. That's just easy. His fear is, what is his fear? Disapproval from his masters.
Yes.
And something else. Something unusual. Something that might play along to four-legged creatures. Of any kind. So that means
having to remop the kitchen.
All right, let's give a description for Lamuer. He is average height, thin, probably gaunt. I'll put gaunt. With long gray, stringy hair. His eyes are black and set back in his gaunt face. I've used gaunt twice, but we're going to look up thesaurus for a better word. Let's do that now. Thesaurus. Gaunt. Cadaverous. Ooh, I like that word. I spelled that wrong. Oh, I didn't. Woohoo! All right, any other quirks about him that we should put down? If you're just joining the channel, I want to let you know that we tend to, when we describe any NPCs in the game, for the benefit of the Dungeon Master, to give them a desire and a fear. We learned that from Matt Mercer, just so that when the players interact with any of our NPCs, then the DM can kind of decide how the NPC would react to the player, whether his desire or fear is being met or met. Yeah, met. And it just helps rolls. If someone was trying to do an inside check on something, whether that would go against his desire or fear. So that's why we do this. It's just something simple, and it kind of helps carry the story along. We know what the story is in our head. We've talked it on the stream, but maybe a DM is just getting this on paper and needs a little more guidance. So that's why we're doing that. And of course, any DM can play it any way they want, but that's how we're doing it. So if we come up with anything else for Lamuer, Rylan, can you think of anything?
Yeah. He walks with a very subtle limp because despite his age, he doesn't want to seem weak.
Okay. But he's very, he walks with a subtle limp, but he tries to hide it.
Yeah, he tries to hide it. Because
body.
Elves live to 750, so he's on up there in age.
Yep, he's getting there. Let's see. Though he has a help me come up with a phrase that means something like a devastating injury, or he has is very arthritic. He is
an arthritic elf.
Arthritic. And his joints hurt badly. I'll rephrase that. tries to walk with blah blah only a subtle limp, trying to hide his aging body. Okay. I'll come up with a better word than badly. He tries to walk with... Does that make sense?
So he's extremely arthritic. And his joints cause him pain.
Cause extensive pain. Yeah, cause extensive pain. He tries to... carry himself. Well, no. Well, we'll just leave it there for now, because we get the gist of it. We can do... That's all in the editing, right? Arthritic is spelled wrong. What? Oh, arthritic.
Yeah,
comma.
you can fix it in post.
Post, yeah. We'll do it in post. Okay, trying to hide his aging body. His fear is disapproval from his masters, being pensioned off, and four-legged creatures of any kind. Okay, so now we are at our the part of the story where we went ahead and came up with a stowaway, but we need to introduce these to our players, or we don't have to. We just know that the players are aboard. They're going to be shown around. I'm sure that in part of the showing around, they're going to be introduced to the aristocratic couple. They're going to be probably at some sort of dinner party that evening. So we needed to have that in there. I guess we can decide maybe now if there's anything about these people that our party needs to worry about or be concerned about. I don't know. What do you think? Or just go on to Gwylan, our halfling here, our stowaway. Or, we could work backward too. We could always do that. We could just go start with the dirigible attack and then decide how we got there. That's always a fun thing to do anyway. Okay, so let's do that. Let's, during one night, how would you say one night? One night, a warning shout can be... Does this ship have a crow's nest? Heard from the crow's nest. A lookout cries... what approaches? Something approaches. Something that is a dark... Well, let's sure we say it's a dark night.
It was a dark and stormy
night. The captain and I, we were on the what was it? The captain and I stood on the bridge. He said, "Terry, tell me a story, my son." And so I began. It was a dark and stormy night. One dark, moonless night. Oh, there we go. There you go. That tells a story. A warning shout is heard from the crow's nest. A lookout, something along it would be the port side, because if the ship is aiming toward Ravenscroft and the dirigible is coming from the north, let's pull up our map. I'll pull it up from my picture down here so I can point at it with my cursor here. If they're traveling from here to Ravenscroft, and right about here, the ship the pirate ship or the dirigible attacks, I would say that the pirate ship, the dirigible, was invented in Granland. This is the backstory of the dirigible, because this is a gnomish area, and the gnomes are tinkerers and builders, and that's, in my world, this is what they do. So they built this Zeppelin, and they took it over here during the second battle for the Obsidian Wilds, which is still ongoing in this area, to help out, thinking maybe some sort of black powder could be dropped upon, explosive devices could be dropped on the orcs. In the meantime, pirates somehow took control of the dirigible somehow. Maybe Wyvern riders came and took it. We'll have a captive. I put that in my list of things to of people to name, the captive. It was an LED Zeppelin, that's right. And then they headed south, having realized that there's nothing here to steal. There's a war going on. So they went south looking for either Tarathiel or Ravenscroft, and got right about here and discovered this ship sailing between the two. And they attacked from the port side of the Diamond's Light. So let's get our sailing terms all in order before we continue the story. Okay, one dark moonless night, a warning shout is heard from the crow's nest. A lookout cries, what would he cry? Activities. Hi, Ymir! You're here! Something on the port. Mermaid on the port bow! Something.
So which side are they attacking from?
They're attacking from the north, which would make it the port side. Right?
Okay, you see, I've had similar discussions with one of your children who may or may not have been in the Navy while we were playing a sailing game, and he couldn't remember which side was port and which side was starboard.
It's easy because port has the same number of letters as left. That's how you remember it.
See, that's amazing. I learn something every day.
Yeah, port and left have the same number of letters, and starboard has more than 4, so it's right. So port is the left. So something on the port side. Air riders or something.
Bandits.
But something about in the sky. Or maybe he'll shout dragon. Because it'll look like a dirigible probably has those, if you think of steampunk dirigibles, they kind of have those, leathery looking metal wings that come out. Oh, I should have picked up. Oh, you know who has a good dirigible picture? Layrena. I should have borrowed her picture to show everybody.
Speaking of steampunk.
Yeah.
Layrena should be.
I know, right? Dragon off the port side.
I'm gonna run this. I'm gonna need Layrena to build me a steampunk dirigible.
Well, I just got finished telling Drake that after we finish Miramore, we're going to be working on the steampunk dungeon, the sort of the Nomerigan of my world.
Yeah.
But then after that, I'm rebuilding the Raven's Pride, which is the ship. So I'm rebuilding the ship, but using foam instead of wood this time, so it's a little more sturdy. So I've discovered a way to make foam look like wood.
Is it a boat or is it an airship?
It is a regular boat.
Ooh.
But then I might make a smaller version of it that is more like a flying one with the wings, sort of like in World of Warcraft on the Horde side. You know how they have those wings come out? It's a flying ship, like that.
So ship wise, you know, there's a new book coming out, right?
What for? What?
For D&D.
Yes, I did know that.
Did you know that Wizards of the Coast has released a boat?
Oh, really?
It's amazing. I got to see one at my friendly local game store.
How big is it? Is it playable?
Yes, it's playable. Everything is magnetized.
Cool.
It's got cloth sails.
Nice.
But it's really expensive.
Yeah, I'm sure. Well, I'll make something that we'll use in our game. But yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be cool to have. If it's one of those, if I win the lottery type things, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Dragon off the port side. I'm sure he'll scream something else. All hands on deck, maybe? If I can get to my hands in the right spot. All hands on deck.
Whoa.
Yeah, I know. Hey, Chief. The cries rally. Several ship hands from Rouse. I spelled ship hands wrong apparently. Is it 2 words? Yep. From their slumber. The party might hear the warning as well if they kept a watch. And that just depends on if they kept a watch or not. Otherwise, they might just get... I hate that this says hands on. It wants me to do a hands dash on because that's exactly what it's not supposed to be. I'll just say that that's fine. Ignore. The party might hear the warning as well if they kept a watch. If they did not keep a watch, they are awoken by the pounding of footsteps outside their cabin doors. Door or doors. If it's just a small party, maybe they're all crammed into one, but probably not. It's going good, Chief. We're writing a story. We are writing a story tonight. All right, so I would say that it would take a DC check of let's see, who would have it in the dark moonless sky. Anyone with I think it'd be further away than 60 feet. So what's the vision at 120? Is that true sight?
Yes, I believe.
If
Oh,
yeah, I can't remember. Let's look it up. Go back to I'll look it up on this. I think we looked it up before, and I still didn't have it correct. Yeah, Devil Sight.
well, Devil's Sight is a warlock.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah. Well, I could say Devil Sight for sure, but there's another sight. Let me just put sight in and see if that helps.
There's Blind Sight.
Isn't that when they can't see anything?
They don't have to see anything. They're daredevil. They know where things are.
Oh, okay. All right. So, Devil Sight or Blind Sight. If any of the characters have the feature Blind Sight or Devil's Sight, they will be able, to see the outline of the dirigible from a distance. Distance of if the lookout can see it and think it's a dragon, then it's close enough that they can see it and realize it's not a dragon, but a dirigible. I can't type that word tonight. Before anyone on the Diamond's Light can react, a volley of arrows from the Zeppelin rain down upon the ship. And that'll just be what would just be regular Rangers. A volley. Let's see. Let's look that up. Conjure volley. Okay, let's look that one up. Yeah, it's 5th level. That's okay. That's a lot, though. I kill a lot of the 8d8. Yeah, it might take a lot. But they're all supposed to be about level 5 to 8, we said, didn't we? I think so.
Yes.
In a 20-foot high cylinder and a 40-foot radius, which would be a good chunk of that ship if they miss their dexterity saving throw. Okay, so let's put that in the story. And that'll eliminate some of the deckhand, so it leaves it up to the party to and we put Contra Volley. I'll put this in bold as well. Anyone who fails. Anyone including. That's what I meant to say, deckhands. Who fail their saving throws. Dexterity saving throws. I figured it would be faster than my brain. Okay, and it is a saving throw of, what did we say? It is a... Against what? Dex save against what? I guess... Yeah, it would be the, whatever the ranger is. It's a fifth level spell, so the ranger would be what? We'll say...
They'd be at least level 9.
Yeah, a level 9 ranger would have... Well, I have a level 8 ranger. I could look to see what my dex is high, so it'd be... What is my spell casting? I'll have to look it up. Let me look it up right here. Guess what I can do? I can look her up right here, guys. Check it out. You can see Ronan.
It's D&D.
It's D&D. D&D Beyond. Alright, where is her spells? It's 15. She's only level 8 though. Well, she's a level 7 ranger, level 1 druid, so we'll just say 15 for the sake of the story. We failed it. Okay. Contra volley from the Zeppelin down. Okay. And then, obviously, combat starts. And if they don't have any kind of distance spellcasting, that might be the end of the Diamond's Light. The end! If we haven't killed our party by now, I don't know if we ever will. Hey, Rainick, I'm so glad you're here, and I'm sorry that Sir Mimsy didn't say anything to announce you. I thought I fixed everything from Thursday's stream. I missed that one, so I'm so sorry to all of my Twitch subs who are here tonight saying something in in the Twitch channel waiting for Sir Mimsy to say something. He's not really doing. Let me see if I can get him to say something. Here, I'll see him to say something. Here's his grand title. We'll say that. Where is it? Okay, I don't even know how to do this. Maybe I shouldn't mess with it. I was gonna break something is what I'm gonna do. I know, I forgot to refix it. I'm so sorry.
You know, I'm not sure if you mentioned it at the beginning, but what are you drinking tonight?
Actually, I'm drinking tea. I didn't go get a drink.
With vodka?
No, it doesn't have anything in it. It's just tea. It's just unsweet tea. It doesn't even have sugar in it.
That's okay. You're from Michigan, right?
Yes, I am. I am.
So you probably don't like real tea anyway.
I like brewed tea. I don't like instant tea. I like brewed tea, but I don't like it sweet. So yes, thank you, Simer. That's exactly what Sir Mimsy would say when Rainick comes in the channel. So thank you. There you go. Yimer said it.
Look what the cat dragged in.
There you go.
Good enough.
There you go. Okay, so they have to now. They're fighting with our dirigible, and we're gonna have the dirigible come close, and I'm sure they're gonna send the pirate captain, which I asked if people wanted to try to name a pirate captain, and we'll eventually get to the captive gnome that they have on the dirigible. Hopefully they'll be able to save that one. So we do need an NPC that's a pirate captain, any race, so you guys pick one out. I can tell you that we have had a pirate in this story before. I'm copying and pasting this down here so that we can do another NPC. I'm gonna look real quick for you guys can see all my files. I have a lot of files. Where's Ammonrath? Oh my goodness, I don't even know if it's on here.
That's a lot of files.
Oh my gosh, and the stories, look at all these stories going back. Ammonrath glossaries, here we go. I knew I had it up there somewhere. That's the old map, don't pay attention to that. This is just the names of everyone in the story. Let me just look up pirate captain. Pirate. Okay, that's one of the people's taken prisoner. 7 results. taken prisoner. Strogar. Here we go. Fane Blackheart Riley was a half-orc pirate, captain of the Corrupted Heart. He is the one who attacked the Golden Pearl, the dwarvish ship that originally sank when it was heading toward Port Amethyst to deliver the explosive powder kegs for the battle for the Obsidian Wilds. It's actually the second battle. I need to fix that. This is the one that we're still it's the fight that we're still working on. But this is the people were saved from the Golden Pearl. Prisoners that were on board before it sank were saved by another adventuring party that went across on the Raven's Pride, actually, on their way to Port Amethyst. They were able to recover those powder kegs, which is going to be used to block the pass. So that is, we did have a half-orc pirate. So let's not choose another half-orc pirate. Let's pick a different one. So let's make him not a half-orc. So we need a name for and a race for a pirate captain. If anyone wants to. Tan Eel, Hellerwald, the dwarf, Hellerwald, okay. Okay,
I just like the captain and Tennille.
Oh, all right. All right, you. All right. I see where you went with that.
That was the only Mimi name I gave.
Okay, all right. Is that the one you gave in the down here?
Yeah.
Oh, I see now. Yeah, Captain and Tennille. No, we're not doing Tennille. Stilt switch. Two goblins on top of each other. Someone's been watching Critical Role. Don't give any spoiler alerts away. Hellerwald, the dwarf. We'll go with Hellerwald, but we should make him an evil dwarf. I guess there could be evil dwarves, right? Do we make him a Duergar coming above the land? They wouldn't do that. They stay underground.
Yeah, they wouldn't do that at all.
They wouldn't do that. So we need to come up with a different kind of...
He's a half dwarf.
Half dwarf, and what? Half dwarf, half what? Giant?
Look.
We can make him a...
I have a character who's the tallest dwarf ever because he's really a human.
Oh, okay. Can you be a half dwarf? But why would he be evil? Well, I guess it doesn't matter. All right, we'll make an evil dwarf.
Nobody wanted to give him a gold record.
Aw, stop it. I'm going to be singing Muskrat Love all night now. Thank you very much. All right, Captain Hellerwald.
Half dwarf, half hobbit, half goblin.
Oh, that's awkward.
Oh, Captain Hellerwald, instead of being a dwarf, they could be a goblin.
Okay. Oh, why not? Yeah, that makes sense.
Because goblins and gnomes, they're always at each other.
Yeah, that's true. That's a great idea. A goblin. Okay, we'll do that. I like that.
And he's got two peg legs, but they're really stilts.
All I ask is that we don't make this goblin have anything missing from his ears. Let's give him two nice, pretty ears. Because it seems like every goblin, every time we've ever described a goblin, it's like he has a bite out of one ear or half his ear is missing. It's like, oh, come on.
No, he's got gold teeth.
Okay, hold on. He's got what color is he? Green? Dark green, light green, sage green, lime green.
Mint green.
Mint. I'll put him in my tea. Dirt, yeah. Or that's his desire. All right, we'll make him just a sage green. He's sage green skinned with two perfectly shaped ears. Dark black eyes.
With two peg legs.
He has two peg. How would he be the captain? Peg legs.
He's trying entirely too hard.
Okay. Yes. How does he? Okay. Does he really? Okay.
He's got the two peg legs, but he uses them as stilts to make himself taller. So he's taller than the other goblins.
So he actually still has his feet,
Yeah,
but he walks on stilts?
but he walks on stilts.
Okay. He has 2.
This is the best. I'm gonna play this goblin in a story.
All right, hold on. Okay. Does he hide them?
Yes, he wants them to look like peg legs, but they're really stilts.
Okay. All right. Okay. Oh,
So
I
you
got
can
you.
put-
Okay.
He has 2 peg legs, and then in parentheses stilts.
Okay. Gotcha. Peg legs that are really
This is the
stilts.
best goblin ever.
He uses to appear taller, and all his teeth are capped in gold, which is really copper. Dirty green copper. What is it called when it turns? Copper
Yeah.
that has turned green. A hook for a hand! This poor guy! I don't know, how did he get to be captain? Seriously!
He's got face tattoos, so he looks like a modern day mumble rapper.
He has, yeah. He has. I want to remind you guys that if you are a subscriber to this channel, you can come into the Discord chat and talk over Rylan before this gets way out of hand. Yes.
I'm coming up with my next character.
I know
for
you're
a
just creating your next
one-shot.
character. Yeah, he has many tattoos all over his
We've given
body.
him more description than anybody else.
I know, right? Well, he's going to be the big baddie, right? All right, what is his desire? Let's skip to desire. What's his desire? We only have 3 minutes. We'll go.
Cash
Cash,
money.
gold. He just wants gold.
Yeah. Shiny things.
Real gold, not that copper stuff that he keeps putting in his teeth. What's his fear? Dirt? Really? Do you think he's a clean goblin? I guess so. Do we want to make him extraordinarily clean? All right, fine.
And he's agoraphobic.
Is that afraid of spiders?
No, that's the scared of sunlight.
He can't be.
The people
Okay,
that-
all right, look.
Well, that's why he's attacking at night.
Pirates always attack at night! Don't they?
Man.
I mean,
Except for those guys that attacked Tom Hanks on that boat.
well, I didn't watch that movie. Okay,
He's OCD.
okay, all right. He is OCD and hates getting dirty. This is the worst goblin ever. Hellerwald, they're gonna enjoy killing him, I'm telling you right now.
I'm playing him. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, all right. What's his fear? What's his fear? Oh, getting dirty. Or anyone discovering that he uses stilts to be taller. But I'm gonna make it that they look very much, and he's very proficient at it. So we're gonna make the DC to check on that for the insight high. Let's make it like an 18 to discover that. I mean, unless he trips, like if he rolls something. If he trips on something, and they specifically look for it, then it would be maybe advantage on it. Let's make it 18 or 19. What do you guys think? All right, 19. Inside DEC 19. That's gonna be well. I don't know. It could work. They could get it. Someone smart. All right, to learn this. Okay. Anything else? Oh, actually, I do need to put this dirty and tattooed stuff. Well, this part down at the other section. All right. Well, I'm glad that we can cheer you up, Chief. Even if it's just ridiculous. I guess I can take this part out. Well, I'll leave it just in case we have to refer back to that. Along with, oh wait, the Marauders descend from their airship via rope and a grappling hook to secure the craft onto the Diamond's Light. Two eye patches. He can't see. He just. Oh, okay. I don't even want the fan art for that. That would be crazy. Why is this telling me this is incorrect? Oh, I won't worry about that. Okay. And use a grappling hook to secure the craft onto the Diamond's Light. How many Marauders descend? Let's decide. How many are we going to throw? I like that. I love you too, Rylan. Thank you. Do your thing. Go do your thing. Okay, so it is 8 o'clock, and we will stop right there. We've gotten pretty far on our story. We've got a couple more characters named. We have we've got a captain definitely fleshed out here, so that is awesome. I believe that we are raiding tonight. I thought Raynick was on and was going to raid, but if Rylan's here, we were going to raid Raynick, and that was the plan. But if Rylan's doing something, I don't know. Is he doing his thing? I don't know what he's doing. So we'll raid Raynick, and then we'll raid Rylan next time. So let's go do that. We put it on the final screen, and thank you all so much for joining me. I had a really good time laughing and giggling with you guys, and we will work on this not next week. I will be on my way to a wedding in Florida, and you won't see me again until the April. It's not the first week in April. It's I think it's like the 13th or 14th, whatever that Friday is for this show. The next time you'll see Kajari's Curious Crafts is this coming Tuesday. I am doing that stream because we're going to continue working on Miramore, but then we're not going to work anymore until I get back on the 9th. Actually, I'm getting back on the 7th, but on the 9th we'll be doing another episode of Miramore. So we'll have 2 Miramores back to back. But I am taking spring break off to be with my family and take a little bit of rest for myself, for relaxation, sit by the pool on the lanai, and maybe do some crafting. I do have 2 D&D games I get to play while I'm there with my brothers, so I'm very excited about that, but they will not be streamed. We just decided to just take a break from the streaming and enjoy our spring break together as a family. So I'll miss you all, but I will see you Tuesday for more Miramore. And I will be back with you on the 9th for the next live stream. In the meantime, you can always go watch videos on demand or check out my YouTube. All right, let's go raid.